Book summary: The War of Art by Steven Pressfield. Early introduction. 10. The War of Art by Steven Pressfield is a guide to overcoming resistance and unlocking creative potential. Pressfield draws from his own experiences as a writer to explore the barriers that prevent individuals from realizing their creative goals, and offers practical advice on how to combat these obstacles. Key concepts. Resistance. Definition: resistance is the invisible force that prevents us from pursuing our creative endeavors. It manifests as procrastination, self-doubt, fear, and rationalization. Characteristics: resistance is insidious, internal, and ever-present. It targets our most noble and important aspirations and thrives on fear and avoidance. Combating resistance. Professionalism: treating creative work as a professional endeavor rather than a hobby. Professionals show up every day, regardless of mood or circumstance, and commit to their work with discipline and dedication. Persistence: continuously working on creative projects despite setbacks and failures. Persistence is key to overcoming resistance and making progress. Invocation of the Muse. Pressfield discusses the idea of invoking the Muse, a metaphorical representation of the creative inspiration that artists seek. By showing up consistently and working diligently, creatives invite the Muse to guide and inspire their work. Structure of the book. Book 1: Resistance: Defining the Enemy. What resistance is? Pressfield explains the nature of resistance, its manifestations, and how it sabotages our efforts. He describes it as a destructive force that aims to keep us from achieving our true potential. Symptoms of resistance: procrastination, fear, self-doubt, perfectionism, and rationalization are common symptoms of resistance. Recognizing these symptoms is the first step in combating them. Book 2: Combating Resistance: Turning Pro. Turning pro. The core idea is to adopt a professional mindset towards creative work. This involves commitment, discipline, and a structured approach to working. Attributes of professionals: professionals show up every day, put in the work, and maintain a long-term vision. They don't wait for inspiration, they cultivate it through consistent effort. Overcoming obstacles: Pressfield provides strategies for dealing with fear, self-doubt, and other obstacles. He emphasizes the importance of staying focused and pushing through challenges. Book 3: Beyond Resistance: The Higher Realm. The role of the Muse. Pressfield explores the concept of the Muse and the divine inspiration that artists seek. He suggests that by showing up and doing the work, creatives can tap into a higher realm of inspiration. Creative process: the process of creation involves both the artist and the Muse. By committing to the work, artists create the conditions for the Muse to visit and inspire them. Transcendence: the ultimate goal is to transcend resistance and achieve a state of creative flow. This involves aligning one's work with a higher purpose and embracing the journey of creation. Action steps and strategies. Show up every day. Consistency is crucial. Dedicate time each day to your creative work, regardless of external circumstances or internal resistance. Adopt a professional mindset. Treat your creative endeavors with the same seriousness and commitment as a professional job. Establish routines, set goals, and hold yourself accountable. Stay persistent. Expect setbacks and challenges, but don't let them deter you. Persistence is key to overcoming resistance and achieving long-term success. Embrace fear and failure. Recognize that fear and failure are natural parts of the creative process. Instead of avoiding them, use them as opportunities to learn and grow. Create rituals. Develop rituals that help you get into the creative mindset. This could be a specific time of day, a particular place, or a pre-work routine that signals it's time to create. Seek inspiration. Actively seek out sources of inspiration and surround yourself with influences that fuel your creativity. Read, observe, and engage with other creative works. Notable quotes and lessons. On resistance: resistance is the most toxic force on the planet. It is the root of more unhappiness than poverty, disease, and erectile dysfunction. On professionalism: the difference between an amateur and a professional is in their habits. An amateur has amateur habits. A professional has professional habits. On fear: are you paralyzed with fear? That's a good sign. Fear is good. Like self-doubt, fear is an indicator. Fear tells us what we have to do. On conclusion. The War of Art is a powerful manifesto for anyone struggling to realize their creative potential. Steven Pressfield's insights into resistance and his practical advice for overcoming it provide a roadmap for artists, writers, and creatives of all kinds. By adopting a professional mindset, staying persistent, and embracing the creative process, individuals can transcend resistance and achieve their artistic goals.